Alright guys, welcome back. We're going to be continuing on from after just defeating King Lasoric. Let's see how we roll.
This is what fell from the sky.
No man could survive such a thing. Who are you? What are you?
A warrior, I think. I came bearing grave news, but I cannot remember.
Your message might be all that can save us from impending doom.
Distance escort. What's that? Oh. Got some booties.
Tell me everything you remember, stranger. Every detail.
Falling. Fire. A sword of great power. It was part of me. But it shattered into 3 pieces as I fell.
It is vital that we find those pieces. I believe the sword made whole will restore your memory.
The goatmen are rampaging through the fields. Could the sword have anything to do with that?
Of course, of course. Just as the dead rose around the stranger, the sword pieces drove the goatmen to madness.
I will hunt the goatmen. The sword will be in their midst.
Go to the fields of misery. Oh right, I see what they're saying there. So it's a quicker way of getting around. Totally forgot to sell all my shit at the vendor. Oh well. What's this? Oh, healing well. I'm at full health, brew. Gonna do nothing for me.
Do your worst!
First stuff today. I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe that wasn't the best way to go, was it? Through this way. Oh well. Oh, righto. So it was right, I just walked the way. Something fairly typical of a young lad such as myself.
When King Leoric came to court, he brought many nobles with him, and nobles, oddly enough, want noble crypts. So I showed up with my shovel, thinking to make easy profit by digging a few holes. Ha! There's no stopping their demands around here. Now, I eat, sleep, and breathe dirt, it seems.
I was able to trace some carrion bats back to one of their nests. What I found shocked me. The nest itself is a living organism, a mature bat that has been mutated by the darkest of magics. I no longer doubt that demonic forces have corrupted these creatures.
Just another casualty. Ode to the Dead Villager. Oh, okay, so missed me way.
What killed this mighty beast?
Those scavengers trapped my poor wife and me down there for hours. I'm sure she'd love to meet you, and thank you for your help. My love, this is the man who saved our farm.
This is your wife? She appears unwell.
She has been ill of late, but my love will see her through.
I must be going.
Oh, she's nodded off.
Oh, mate.
My wife can't help with the planting and harvesting. She's nothing but skin and bones. It can be dangerous in the wilderness. Being out this far scares my wife to death. You wouldn't know it, but this basement gets right chilly at night. Cold as the grave. You should have been there when I met my wife. I lost my heart and she lost her head.
You
Literally.
must stop this now.
I can't take all the credit. My wife handles the business side of things. She has a good head on her shoulders.
Really?
Are you ever afraid in battle?
True warriors overcome their fear.
We are both blessed then. My faith armors me against fear.
I can't take all the credit. My wife handles the business side of things. She has a good head on her shoulders.
Really?
Trouble.
I can't take all the credit.
That's all there is. Ugh, food, how disgusting.
Back to hell, dog.
The large, sluggish beasts can thrive in any grassland or forest, provided there is enough water. Farmers will recognize these brutes as the savage cousins of the common pack beast, a tame breed that was likely domesticated nearly 2,000 years ago. One can hardly imagine the trouble that effort must have taken. I have heard the most ridiculous tales about travelers being ambushed by vicious trees. it is too much. Despite their name, the wood wraiths are not plants, but fully mobile beasts who have taken on the guise of foliage to ensnare their prey. Only a simpleton could be fooled by such a trick.
I'll taste your fear.
the old chook's happening, mate. And we're back here again.
I don't like the look of that.
What the hell is that? Giant sword of the angels. Holy shit. Just because it looks cool as hell. Why not?
This cave must be where the sword piece fell.
So, look at our map. This is where the cave is. If we go in, the cave's there, and that's where we came through with that portal. So we went right up. Let's know that for next time. Hopefully you guys can learn from my mistakes, and if you've got think of playing it, or you just go from there. Bang. Just have more
Kill him!
Not looking too good there, mate.
We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It is turning.
The shard glows with the stranger's light.
Who are you to take what is mine?
I take the sword to its owner.
Regardless, I have claimed it. I am Magda, and I lead this coven. The shard is mine.
To hell with you, witch.
Very well. Let the games begin. Well fought, but you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
Let's have a quick look around. I'll just cut it. If I find anything interesting, I'll cut to that. Otherwise, I'll just cut to when I'm back up at the field.
I'm glad that fate has brought us together on this path.
Why is that?
You fight with both honor and ferocity. I know that a pure soul must burn within you.
I need to go back.
Let's go say hello to Kane again.
A witch named Magda and her followers also seek the sword. I had to wrest the first piece from their grasp.
Uncle Deckard, they sound like those dark cultists you told me about.
Very good, Leah. You have been paying attention. Stranger, does any of this jar your memory?
I have no memory of this coven, but I sense a far darker shadow guiding its hand. I've gained new power.
Oh yeah.
Magda knows where the next piece is, but her words are cryptic. She said it fell where only the ancients may tread.
That makes me think of the drowned temple near the festering woods. I remember you telling me about it, Uncle.
Exactly, Leah. The temple was home to the Nephilim. Leah, your knowledge could be invaluable. You must go and help our friend
The
retrieve
Nephilim
the
were
sword
ancient
piece.
humans with fantastic powers. Legend holds that they waged a terrible battle near the temple, and that their ghosts still war with one another.
Alright, let's go sell some shit. Alright, let's get crack-a-lacking on. So after all that, we've ended up with some new gear and some more upgrades, so let's head back out to the Field of Misery and find this drowned temple that they so enlighteningly speak of.
You and I aren't so different. I have great power within me too. The only difference is, I have no control over mine.
That sounds troubling.
It's only happened a few times in my life, and only when I was in grave danger. Something rises up—
You there! Please help! They're going to kill my friend! Thieves are going to kill my friend if we don't do something. Help me break these bonds and see for yourself!
What do they want with your friend?
She's just a farmer's daughter, Sasha, but she has a relic that the thieves are after.
Losing my patience, wench!
I'm sworn to secrecy.
Release the girl. The relic belongs to her.
You actually believe what this scoundrel tells you? Fine, you fools. We'll kill the both of you.
Oh, no, you don't.
Bit of a shame they wanted to hear what Leah had to say about the power within her.
You won't get away from us this time! This isn't over. The rest of the Thieves Guild will find you.
Yeah, righto, boss. What's going on, Mr. Chook? Don't feel like some KFC? What do you reckon? Get the old snack box.
Here's the relic, my love. I hid it like you asked. Father's grown suspicious of us, but that won't matter once we're married. It won't be long, right?
Of course, my dear. Soon we will settle down to a quiet life of tilling the fields and raising children. But first, I have to sell this relic. Alas, I must travel away with my friend here to do so.
You wish to join me?
Yes, yes! You look like you know a lot about markets. Now, lead the way. Wait, the relic is a fake! Gods, I should have known. You seem like you could use a helping hand, and I sure as hell don't want to stay around here.
Please tell me that you're not considering this criminal's proposal.
How did your mother die?
Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
What of your betrothed?
Betrothed? Do I look like the marrying kind to you? By the way, my name is Lyndon.